Not the show that I thought it would be, but still somewhat of a good show. Clash at the Castle 2022 has just ended. A solid show, nothing too special, nothing like a SummerSlam. A decent show WWE has put out. We started off with the women's triple threat. An okay match. I think it was a bit slow, bit boring, bit sloppy at times, but a solid match overall. 3 stars. And Bailey's team won it. Bailey hit a finisher, whatever it is, and Io Shirai hit the moonsault to pick up the win for their team. After that, we move on to the second match on the show, and for me, one of the matches of the night, and it's between Sheamus and Gunther. Unpopular opinion. I like the name Gunther more than Walter. It's an unpopular opinion, but I do like that name more. So Gunther versus Sheamus, an amazing match. 4-1-4. These two just killed it. Sheamus was bleeding. It's I think his skin came off and stuff. He literally cut into his skin, Gunther, with those chops. And eventually Gunther did win. Although the crowd backed Sheamus, Gunther picked up the win. 4-1-4. An amazing match. We move on to the third match on the show between Baszler and Liv Morgan. Shayna Baszler lost to Liv Morgan. I wanted Baszler to win. I know people will be mad at that. Oh, we want Liv Morgan to win. And Liv Morgan's side, it's been alright. It hasn't been anything too special. I think Liv Morgan versus Charlotte Flair could elevate that reign. And I'm going to give this match a solid 3 stars. It was a solid match. It wasn't that good. It wasn't that bad. We move on to the fourth match on the show. Probably it was more of a fun match, this one. Not like a wrestling match, just finishers. It was really fun, this match. It was between Edge and Rey Mysterio versus Finn Balor and Damian Priest. Now, I thought that they would have Dominik and Rey and Edge versus the Judgment Day. I may be foolish to think that, but I did think that. And eventually, Rey Mysterio and Edge won, but Dominik turned on them. He hit the low blow on Edge and he clotheslined Rey, and then he turned heel. And Edge and Rey Mysterio hugged each other, and Rey went on one lead. It was like they got married and stuff. Okay, so the Dominik stuff. Dominik's heel now. I hope something happens to Dominik. I don't know if he joined the Judgment Day. We'll get our answers on Raw. For this match, 3.5. I'm gonna go 3.5. Solid match. We move. Fifth match on the show, Riddle versus Seth Rollins. These two killed it. A classic, a really fun match. And a stomp to the top rope was what finished match. Riddle, 4-1-4. Really fun match, a classic. And these two just killed it. It was similar to the Cody Rhodes Seth Rollins matches. And Matt Riddle, Seth Rollins, it's not over. I'm telling you, it's not over. I think Randy Orton will eventually come into this feud and maybe just feud with Riddle and then go to WrestleMania. 4-1-4 for this match. We moved to the main event. Now, it wasn't a match, but it was a story. A story between Drew McIntyre, Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns' family. Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns, they started fighting. Drew had the upper hand. It was a really fun match up until the 20th minute where Austin Theory came. He went to cash in, and a right from Tyson Fury, and Austin Theory isn't getting up. So Theory couldn't cash in, and this is the second time he's failed to actually cash in the contract. And anyways, after that, Drew, he hits the second Claymore after 40 minutes, but it was a really fun match. He hits the second Claymore and then gets pulled out, the referee, by none other than a hooded figure known as Solo Sikoa. A big twist here by Triple H. Solo Sikoa. Karen Cross was ringside. He threw a bottle on Drew, but I don't think that really matters. So Solo Sikoa, he's on the main roster. He's part of the Bloodline. They moved him to the main roster. And a shocker, I didn't expect Solo Sikoa. Oh my god, I can't even say his name. I didn't expect Solo Sikoa. I thought maybe it'll be like Karen Cross or someone who's that hooded figure. But Solo Sikoa coming to the rescue of Roman Reigns, getting added to the Bloodline, and Roman Reigns, the filth, wins. I wanted Drew to win, but whatever. So, the final match, I'm gonna give it 4/3/4 or 4.75, whatever. I think it was a really fun match, more of a story than a match. But the match itself was good as well. I mean, Drew didn't win, but it was a good match. Roman Reigns retained. Now, after the show, Drew and Tyson Fury shook hands with Roman Reigns. I mean, who cares? And then Drew and Tyson Fury, they were singing songs, they were partying, they were having that thing. It was just like a promo type thing, and that ended the show. Solid show overall. I expected it to be something big and extravaganza like SummerSlam. It wasn't, but still a fun show. I'm gonna give it 8. I'm gonna give it 8 out of 10. I think it was a fun show, a solid show. All matches about 3 stars. Let me know your thoughts on Clash at the Castle in the comments down below. No returns. I guess you could count Fabian Eichner and he returned as Giovanni Da Vinci something, and he's part of Imperium. Okay, Imperium's back. The Fiend didn't return. I guess Dominik's heel turn. I mean, that's not a return. And Solo Sikoa on the main roster. So those are the main talking points of the show. Eichner is in the main talking point. He's useless. But anyways, let me know your thoughts on Clash of the Castle in the comments down below. I think it was a fun show, a solid show by Triple H. And yeah, that's it for this one.